The drums get deeper, the bass gets wiser, and reggae finds a voice the whole world can hear. This is the year street corners turn into studios and message meets melody, protest you can dance to, love songs with backbone, and new sounds that change how records feel. In this countdown, we're tracing 15 songs we'll never forget. From rebel anthems that raised fists to sweet crooners that held hearts. From melodica lines floating like smoke to DJ toasts that made the mic a weapon. You'll hear singers leveling with you about faith, struggle, and joy. Bands tightening the groove until the room starts to move without thinking. Producers carving space so every drum hit lands like truth. If you grew up on these 45s, welcome home. If you're new, this is your map to 1973. Simple, powerful, unforgettable. Quick question before we roll. Which one song from 73 would you save if your whole collection disappeared? Drop your pick, hit subscribe, and let's start the journey. 15 to 1. And hear why these records still matter every time the needle drops.
Look what you've done to me now.
A master singer telling a simple truth. Love hurts. Delroy's voice is soft but steady, floating over a gentle rhythm that never rushes. The guitars clip the offbeat, the organ warms the middle, and the bass moves like a slow heartbeat.
Get along somehow.
It's not a big protest song or a party anthem. It's everyday life put on wax. In 1973, records like this showed how reggae could carry adult feelings with grace. No shouting, no tricks, just a man standing in the storm and keeping his dignity. When you're heartbroken, do you reach for quiet songs like this or loud tunes to drown it out?
All right, C-Trends fam, let's keep it real. We're pouring our hearts into bringing you the best celebrity news and music deep dives. What? Check it. A massive 98% of you aren't subscribed yet. Subscribing is how you can truly support us, helping us grow and create even better content. If you're vibing with what we do, take a sec to hit that subscribe button. It's free and makes a huge difference. Plus, ring that notification bell so you never miss out. Let's flip that 98% and build this C-Trends family together. Your support is everything.
A melodica leads the way like a lighthouse in fog. Cassava piece is simple on the surface. Drums and bass locked in, a few guitar chops, and that ghostly lead line. But it changed how reggae could feel. The melody circles back on itself until your mind sinks into the groove. Suddenly you're hearing space as music. Instrumentals like this open the door for dub and the rockers' mood to take over the mid-70s. It's calm, hypnotic, and somehow spiritual without saying a word. Do you hear this more as a song or as a mood? And where would you play it? Headphones at night or big speakers in a room?
All the things that I gave to you.
Harmony like polished wood, message like a mirror. The diamonds don't rush the chorus. They lift it, hold it, and let you sit with the words. The rhythm section is patient and sure, giving their three voices the air to shine. This is Roots with Manners, strong, moral, and beautifully sung. In a year when reggae was getting tougher and deeper, shame and pride proved you could bring conscience and sweetness to the same table. Are you more moved by tight vocal harmonies or a heavy bass line? Which one carries a song for you?
Standing on the corner with his wheel of the brave. A winner sees the better than the...
A DJ as street reporter. I Roy toasts with a calm authority, half wisecrack, half headline, sliding across the rhythm like he's been practicing in your living room. He doesn't crowd the track, he uses the space, dropping lines right where the drums leave room.
Hear what I say, and leave the corner and run away.
The effect is a conversation with the beat, a style that turned the mic into a tool for commentary, not just hype. In 1973, this sound helped define what the DJ could be. a sharp mind riding a steady groove. When you spin classic DJ cuts, who do you reach for first? I Roy, you Roy, Big Youth, or someone else entirely?
Everybody's there.
A floor filler with a grin. The pioneers bring bright harmonies, a walking bass, and a hook that waves you onto the dance floor. You can picture the scene: colored lights, polished shoes, and a crowd moving in unison to that easy rolling skank. It's part reggae, part pop invitation. Proof the sound could live on UK radio and in Jamaican dance halls at the same time. Not every great record needs fire and thunder. Sometimes all you want is a tune that makes strangers feel like friends.
Go where the action is. That's where the in-crowd.
If you were DJing a 1973 set, would you drop this early to warm the room or late to keep people smiling on the way out?
And I said every day, every nigga.
Title song to a 1973 Jamaican film, but really a statement of pride wrapped in velvet. The arrangement is lush, strings, horns, and a bass line that walks like it's showing you around Kingston at golden hour. Boris sings with calm authority, turning a charged phrase into affirmation. Dignity, visibility, worth. In '73, this felt like a mirror held up to black audiences at home and abroad. Decades later, producers would sample it to reconnect with the root idea, but the original still does the work. Gentle, confident, unforgettable.
Every nigga is a star.
When a reggae track carries a heavy message in a soft arrangement, does that make it hit harder for you? Or do you prefer a rougher sound? Playful, ferocious, and strangely elegant, only Perry could make a tune that growls and grins at the same time. You get those upsetter horns punching bright lines, a springy organ skank, and Scratch's ad-libbed roars woven into the echo like he's conducting a cartoon jungle from the control room. It's dub thinking inside a sing-along tune, space, surprise, and personality as instruments. Jungle Lion shows how the Black Ark vibe could be mischievous, not just mystical. What's your favorite personality moment in a Scratch production? The roar here, a muttered line, or a sudden echo trick? Bill Withers' Melancholy, reborn with island air. Horace doesn't oversing, he floats. The drums are dry and close, the bass is patient, and the guitar chops leave breathable room for that unmistakable feather-light voice. By holding back, he makes the sadness feel bigger, like empty streets after rain. Covers can be gimmicks. This one is a translation. It teaches how reggae can carry soul's ache without losing its own heartbeat. Which reggae cover does it best for you? Keeps the original feeling but changes the weather of the song? This video is sponsored by the Lore Store on Amazon, your one-stop shop for music lovers across reggae, rock, pop, and hip-hop. We built it for real listeners who don't want to dig through 1,000 listings to find the right gear. Inside the Lore Store, you'll find 5 aisles. VIP, top, battle-tested essentials, headphones, turntables, speakers, gig-safe earplugs, smart speakers. Reggae vibe, roots and lovers. Rock made easy, automatic decks, warm bookshelf speakers, vinyl care. Rock lore, classic rock must-haves, open back cans, simple amps, living room concert vibes. Pop lore, feel-good everyday setups, clean, clear speakers, easy streaming, nostalgia-friendly picks. Hip-hop must-haves, punchy bass without the muddle, closed-back headphones and living room systems that handle low-end, plus a rotating crate of old album vinyl if you're rebuilding a 60s-90s collection. Every product page tells you who it's for, 3 pros, 1 con, and why we picked it. So you can choose with confidence. Flying soon? Check. VIP for noise canceling that tames plane roar. Mostly listening at home? Try open back headphones that let live albums breathe. Want instant gratification vinyl? Our fully automatic turntable is 1 button from silence to music. and the record cleaning kit knocks down crackle so the bass tightens up. Headed to shows? Grab high-fidelity earplugs, hands-free at home. Our smart speaker picks let you say, play 70s reggae or classic pop, and you're there. Deal alert! If you use the link in the description, you'll land on our curated picks with current best available Amazon pricing and active discounts where applicable. Prices change, so buy now to lock in today's deal. Tap the link in the description, pick your aisle, grab a favorite, and tell me which category you want me to build next. The Lore Store. Listen better, with gear that gets out of the way and lets the music live. Lovers-style grace before the term took over UK radio. Holt takes a Bee Gees melody and warms it with strings, gentle percussion, and that satin tenor that made him a household name. The tempo is unhurried, coffee and sunlight pacing, and the chorus lifts like a curtain.
In the morning, it's the morning.
What's special is balance, island rhythm under an orchestral hug. In 1973, this sound pointed toward the smoother, crossover lane reggae would soon dominate, especially in Britain. If you were building a lover's hour, where would you place this? Opening scene, center slow dance, or last song of the night?
Yeah, the change you've made in me.
Strength in softness. Boothe's voice has steel in the center and velvet at the edges. He leans into a mid-tempo skank and turns a promise into a pledge. The rhythm section is tidy, the organ whispers, and the harmonies arrive exactly when your ear wants them.
As you would chase with me.
It's not showy, it's certain. Records like this made Ken Boothe the bridge between deep JA soul and the later UK chart run, proof that a singer could be tender without losing power. When you think of Ken Booth's best moments, do you go for this early 70s elegance or the later big UK hits?
Who means the world to me?
A promise set to a heartbeat. Gregory sings like he's speaking directly to one person in a quiet room. No tricks, no strain, just that silky tenor telling the truth. The rhythm is unhurried, bass stepping softly, guitar clipping the offbeat, drums leaving air so every word lands.
Who means the world to me?
This is the moment Lover's Style found its center. Romance without sugar, devotion without drama. In 1973, songs like this showed how reggae could be intimate and grown, not just dance floor fire. You don't just hear it, you lean into it. If you were building a first slow dance playlist, does this make your top 5? And what would you pair it with next?
I'll be taking the strain, I'll be taking the westbound train.
A young voice, already royal, riding the rails of a perfect groove. The drums march, the bass rolls like steel wheels, and Dennis delivers a melody you can hum after one chorus. It's part travel song, part love letter, part dream of opportunity, and he sings it with open window hope.
No, you'll never ever see me too.
You can hear why people called him the Crown Prince. Tone like warm light, phrasing that feels effortless, soul baked right into the skank. Put this on and the room brightens. It's reggae as forward motion. What's the first Dennis Brown song that made you a believer, and where were you when it clicked? Harmony as wisdom. The Heptones take a simple moral idea, how we live, build, and share, and turn it into a chorus that feels like community singing. The bass is patient, the organ glows, and those three voices rise and fall like a single instrument. It's roots with manners, reflective, tuneful, easy to sing along with, but carrying weight. In a year when reggae was getting tougher, this record proved that gentleness could be powerful too. You don't just move to it, you measure yourself by it. When a reggae tune carries a moral message, do you prefer it sung in harmonies like this, or spoken plain by a single voice? The church, the dance, and the street in one shout. Toots comes in like a band leader and a preacher. gravel and honey, over a rhythm section that struts. The guitars are clipped and bright, the horns punch, and the groove says, all tribes welcome. Soul and funk live inside the reggae pulse here, not on top of it. That blend made this cut a passport record, opening doors far beyond Jamaica. When Toots says funky, he means spirit and sweat, the kind that lifts a room without asking.
Music is what I got, baby. I want you to come on and
If you were explaining Toots to a new listener with one track, this, Pressure Drop, or 5446, which would you choose and why?
All right, C-Trends fam, let's keep it real. We're pouring our hearts into bringing you the best celebrity news and music deep dives. What? Check it. A massive 98% of you aren't subscribed yet. Subscribing is how you can truly support us, helping us grow and create even better content. If you're vibing with what we do, take a sec to hit that subscribe button. It's free and makes a huge difference. Plus, ring that notification bell so you never miss out. Let's flip that 98% and build this C-Trends family together. Your support is everything.
don't give up the fight.
A chant sharpened into a chorus, built to travel. The drums stay steady, the bass plants its feet, and the guitars flicker like signal fires, while Marley leads a crowd from quiet anger to open defiance.
Give up the fight. Don't give up the fight.
The verses are plain speech, no metaphors needed. Then the hook arrives like a banner you can actually hold. It's protest that moves the body and clears the mind. A blueprint for how reggae carries truth without losing the groove.
Don't give up the fight. Don't give up the fight.
Decades on, it still feels current because the beat is calm and the message is not. When you put this on today, what hits first? The rhythm that refuses to panic, or the words that refuse to back down? If you enjoyed this episode, then go watch this video.